Hi guys, and welcome back. It's been a few weeks since my last episode, and I'm sorry about that, but it's for a good cause because I've been working hard on putting the final touches to the current version of Faye. I've been writing new rules, I've been making new models, and I've been playtesting the crap out of the game, but I'm really happy with how it's coming along. I've also started working on my Monster Bash entry for this month, and I'm desperately trying to get that video out before Halloween. But before any of that though, I thought I'd quickly make this video as I'm also planning on renovating my workshop over the next couple of weeks, and I wanted to do a quick boat tour of the current state of the workshop before I did that. Can you tell I'm not very good at time management? So I know I should probably just be working on the projects that need to be done right now, but I've had a few comments asking for a boat tour, and I thought it'd be a real shame not to show you the current state of the boat before I go changing it all with a workshop renovation. So if you want to see how I fit all the gear you could ever need to be a little hobby goblin in this tiny little boat, stick around. So first of all, this is my boat. She's called Jacana Mist, and me and my partner brought her about 3 years ago now. She was in a right state when we got her, but over the first year we gutted and renovated the interior, then treated and repainted the exterior the year after. Generally, I'm pretty happy with how it all came together, but over the last 3 years it's been a constant struggle to find adequate storage for my tools that I need for work and for my hobbies. So as you come onto our boat, you enter our living room. This is the domain of Sunny, aka the bestest boy and the champion of my heart. Adjoining the living room is the kitchen area, which is actually surprisingly large and usable, and is very close to my work area, which means I probably take more coffee breaks than I should. Speaking of the work area, that's the next room you move on to from the kitchen. This is technically a dining room, but as I work from home, this tends to be where I'm sat at my laptop most of the time. This room is also where we hit our first storage snag. I started off storing all my prototypes and tools that I needed for work in this cupboard under my work chair, but I very quickly realised I needed more space, so I then made this shelf under the table to hold these storage drawers. They're kind of awkward to get to, but it's a small price to pay for the extra storage. Moving on from the dining room is the bathroom, and adjoining that is the bedroom. There's not much to say about these rooms other than the cupboard by the end of my bed holds my FDM printer that I use for work. This little space is perfect for the Bamboo A1 Mini, and I've had no complaints with this setup. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Now we get to the main event. Formerly a mere engine room, now it has been elevated to the ultimate in hobby luxury. It goes by many names, the Goblin Cave, Casa de Nerd, the Dungeon, but regardless of what it's called by the naysayers, I'm actually really happy with how it functions. In this compact 1.5 meter square room, we have paints, models, tools, hardware, power tools, lighting, filming rigs, a resin printer, and a fold-down workbench. It was a bit of a mission fitting it all in here, but I've had some practice. Over the years, I've worked in kitchens, sheds, camper vans, you name it, and I've probably made a workshop in it. This has to be my favourite space that I've worked in so far though, and I would like a little bit more storage, but there's definitely a beauty to working in something this compact. It forces you to be super organised all of the time. Projects have to be put away, otherwise you literally can't leave the space. And the limited storage gives you kind of an impetus to give away the stuff that you create, which means that I never get too attached to anything that I'm making, and I'm always excited to get onto the next thing. All in all, I love this space, but that doesn't mean it can't be made better. If you want to see how I plan to improve this space, make sure you're subscribed and hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss the renovation build that I'm going to be doing in the next few weeks. If you can't wait until then and you want to see more of the boat in action, I'm going to leave a link to my work YouTube channel in the description where you can see some of the other crazy projects that I get up to on this boat. Until next time though, keep safe, get outside and go build your own den.